He got hit on the tricep and just got too tight. Couldn't swing the bat, so we had to get him out. There's no bone involved, so he should be okay come Friday. But we'll see how bad the bruise is and how tight it is, if he can get it loose.
Shelby seemed like he was cruising there, I think, the first three. And then...
Yeah, it was almost like they got something on him, huh? How many pitches? It was 5 runs and 12 pitches. I mean, it was quick, very quick, and they did a good job of getting on those early pitches. And it was a tough one to watch. I mean, he was so good for 3 innings. It was like, is this guy going to throw a 9-inning shutout tonight? And then boom, it happened quick. But still, when he left, it was 6-4, correct? Still in the game, still have a chance. And just the 3-run inning kind of took the wind out of our sails a little bit. I was happy to see us come back and score a few runs in the 9th and keep fighting. That was a good sign, but just a tough night. Coley had a tough night trying to get through that 9th. Felt bad, we only have so many guys down there, so there were some good things, some good at bats. Lammer, Goldie's at bats. Phil coming off the bench hitting a double. There's impressive stuff going on. It's just too bad. Herman with the RBI and the triple. It's just too bad we couldn't stay more in the game. Well, we'll try something different. That's all we do here. It's you never say never. You never give in. We just have to keep working and keep pushing, because we see how good he can be in those innings, and we just need to get it deeper. It'd be different if he'd never done it before at the big league level, and he has had success at this level. So we just have to find a way to get him better.
How much of it is lack of confidence when he gets in trouble? How much of it is second time through the lineup?
It could be any of those things, Gambo. Those are all good points. I don't know about second time through the lineup. Maybe when he got into the stretch, that was a tough for him to handle. I don't know if there was something there that the ball wasn't coming out as good, or that we have to look at that. But you have to look at everything. You have to look at all the different factors that factor into it, and a lot of it could be confidence. Yes.
Kind of a common theme too, as we talked about the other night, because they look sometimes started great, and all of a sudden that one inning, everything falls apart.
Right. No doubt. I mean, it happens to a lot of guys, and when they did a good job of continuing to get on those early pitches, and we talk about it all the time. A lot of times, you'll see hitters foul ball back, that they straight back. That means he's right on it. Well, they didn't foul any back. They were putting those balls into play, into the gaps, and so they didn't miss any of them. Well, he's looking better and better at the plate. I think his at-bats are getting better. He's aggressive again. Obviously, the home run was huge for him. We haven't seen one of those for a while. So just much better at-bats, better mindset.
Have you gone back and looked at Shelby when he was at his best? Have you looked at – I would assume you've looked at that tape. I mean, is there something mechanically different?
Well, I think everybody's, in our system – and our pitching guys have all broke down tape and looked at tape with him, and he's pretty much back to where he was. So the mechanical part is because he's throwing strikes again. That was one of the issues before, the injury of the finger and all that, putting him on the DL. So it's not the ability to throw strikes anymore. So.
Is there any thought to skipping him? Is there any thought?
Well, I mean, with the All-Star break coming up, we can do a lot of different things. He won't pitch the rest of this half, and then we'll see where we put him at the, start the second half. So we'll see.
Is it fair to say you're concerned about him?
Yeah, that's fair to say, definitely.
And how much can you rate that level of concern for him?
Well, I think it's part of it. I mean, I think all of our starters have had a little bit of a hiccup here this last time through. Him a little more than the others, but as you can see, our middle of our bullpen's getting used pretty well. I mean, we're lucky to have the 9 relievers down there right now. We're very lucky. So that's the key. I think one of the keys to our teams, our ball club this season, we talked about earlier. We've talked about when we got on good runs as our starting pitching, and when they get us deep into the game, we're a pretty good team. So all of them have to do better than this last time around, I think.
So do you think one possibility sort of maybe suggesting start the minors between?
No, no, I mean, I'm not suggesting that at all. No, I don't think that's the answer right now. But we'll see. We'll see what, this is an organizational question, how are we going to get them better? So Tony, Stu, and Mike, we'll all sit down next couple of days and see what we think.
Do you kind of feel like this is an issue easy enough to solve at this level?
Well, we'll see. We'll see what everybody wants to do. But I think that's eventually whatever you do with him, he's eventually going to have to get it over it at this level, definitely. I think his stuff is electric. I mean, the ball's coming out good. So it's like we said, what was it, 12 pitches?